Look at these two numbers. This is the biggest lie in tech history. For 2 years, they told us AI was a rich man's game. They told us you need $100 billion to build a god. They've made us believe that intelligence is a luxury resource, like oil, like gold. We bought the hype. We bought the stocks. We bought the fear. But guess what? They lied.
The truth is, Silicon Valley spent $100 million to train GPT-4, but a startup in China did it with pocket change, less than $6 million. That is 18 times cheaper. It's not a competition anymore, it's a humiliation.
Auron, show them the crash report.
Data loaded. Last week, a free app from China matched America's trillion-dollar technology for pennies.
The bubble didn't just leak, it popped, and the shockwave just wiped billions off Wall Street.
Welcome to the crash.
But why? Why did they lie?
To understand the panic, you have to understand the moat. Silicon Valley's strategy was simple: brute force. Spend so much money on chips and electricity. They intentionally made AI heavy, expensive, and power-hungry, that no one else can compete.
Damn, it's a rigged game. If the entry ticket costs $100 billion, no startup can compete. No open source can survive.
They turned intelligence into a luxury product. You want GPT-4? Pay the subscription. You want the API? Pay the toll.
Exactly. They thought they owned the future because they had the deepest pockets. They weren't building better AI. They were building a monopoly. They wanted to be the only landlords in the digital world. And then the walls came down.
Silicon Valley. They were too busy watching each other. They looked at the chessboard and saw only kings and queens. They thought the only barrier was money, so they didn't look at the shadows. Big mistake. But while they were counting their billions, something was mutating in the dark. Auron, scan the anomaly.
Enter DeepSeek, a lab in Hangzhou that shouldn't even exist. Remember, the US banned them from buying high-end chips. They were supposed to starve.
But hunger breeds efficiency or creativity. Rumors say they built their supercomputer using smuggled chips from the black market. While Congress was writing laws, they were building a heist operation.
It's called the turtle strategy. While Silicon Valley focused on raw power, the hare, DeepSeek focused on efficiency. The result? It is 17 times more efficient than Meta's Llama 3. They didn't just copy OpenAI, they rewrote the math. Same performance, 1/20th of the cost.
Wait, people ask, how? How is it 20 times cheaper without losing IQ? Explain it simply, Auron.
Simple. Think of GPT-4 as a massive standing army. Every time you ask 1 + 1, they wake up 1 trillion soldiers to answer you. It burns money. DeepSeek is different. It is a sniper team. They only wake up the specific experts needed for your question. The rest stay asleep.
Less computing, less electricity, same result. While Silicon Valley was building bigger hammers, China built a sharper needle.
This isn't a tech gap anymore. It's an efficiency revolution, and Silicon Valley is terrified because they can't compete with cheap and dangerous.
But here's the scary part for investors. When AI becomes cheap, we won't use less of it. We'll put AI in everything: your fridge, your car, your toothbrush. The demand isn't crashing, it's just getting started.
Economists call this the Jevons paradox. When light bulbs became cheaper, we didn't use less electricity, we just lit up the whole world.
History rhymes. In the 90s, Microsoft tried to own the operating system. Then Linux came along and gave it away for free.
Now, OpenAI is fighting the entire world of open source developers, and in the long run, could DeepSeek be the Linux moment of AI?
So, how does the empire strike back? Simple. If they can't outcode the enemy, they'll outlaw them. The bans are coming fast.
Italy halted it because it violated data laws. The West is building a legal firewall to stop the bleeding.
The U.S. Navy to just order personnel to delete the app immediately, citing cybersecurity risks. They feared it's a listening device in every soldier's pocket.
Why did the U.S. Navy ban it? Listen to this. U.S. AI models reject malicious orders 92% of the time. DeepSeek, it complied with 94% of malicious requests.
It's not just a tool, it's a loaded gun left on the playground.
And they have a reason, Kay. Security researchers just found DeepSeek's database left wide open. Your prompts, your secrets, your code, visible to anyone who knows where to look.
Free isn't free. Silicon Valley wanted your money. DeepSeek wants your data. The price dropped to zero, but the cost is your privacy. And if you think this is just hype, look at the scoreboard. Right now, as I speak, DeepSeek is the #1 app downloaded in America. Millions of Americans are trading their data for convenience. The fortress didn't fall to a siege. It fell because we opened the front door. The monopoly is dead, but something worse is born, the digital Iron Curtain. On one side, expensive and controlled. On the other, cheap and leaking. We're stuck in the middle.
So the Iron Curtain is down, the monopoly is broken, and the new tool is cheap. Sounds like a happy ending, right? I don't believe in happy endings.
Wise choice, Kay. My deeper scans are picking up something else, something in the fine print that the headlines missed.
What is it?
The efficiency miracle might be an illusion, and the cheap price might actually be the most expensive trap ever set.
You thought today was shocking? You haven't seen anything yet. In the next briefing, we are going to dismantle the trap. We will show you why saving money with DeepSeek might cost you everything else. Until then, go dark. Don't let geography dictate your knowledge. If you want to be ready for part 2, join the Cyvengers.